This is called Tali goes on vacation and exercises her independent. But look at this rickety ass fucking hill. These things I'm walking. Like it's basically a log slash balancing beam. And made it. Oh god, there's gonna be like some terrible snake that gets me in these grasses or something. I'm gonna be getting myself into trouble for state trespassing. Okay. Walk number 1. By Glen Island. So people are just gonna think I'm real weird for walking down the street and talking to my camera. But this is the first unattended independent walks out into like civilization beyond a house all by myself. Can you believe it? 37 and I get to go. I'd take a little walk around town without any help. It's pretty exciting. And there is the sun setting on just a little American town. So this whole vacation is very timely. I very much needed it, and we're walking down to the lake right now all by herself without anyone else. Mom's gonna be so mad if I stop before her. We'll see if we get down there. It's a little ways away, but one of the reasons this is so amazing and cathartic and therapeutic. I've had a really, really shitty time lately with doctors and my medical stuff, which nothing new there, but kind of an especially shitty time and really need a break. So a couple of weeks ago I had an appointment with a psychiatrist that does ECT at Sparrow, and I've been seeking treatment for ECT for a couple of years now because I have treatment-resistant depression, pretty bad, and major suicidal ideation, anxiety, panic attacks, all that fun stuff. Anyway, and yeah, nothing's really, I've tried about everything, and nothing's really working. I'm crossing my fingers for legalization of mushrooms and psilocybin. But until then, ECT is literally my only real option. And I went and saw this guy, and he said he wouldn't do it because of my chronic conditions, make it way more complex and slightly dangerous procedure than it would be for normal people. And, you know, I buy that and I don't. I understand kind of, but it's mostly them just saving their asses. Because for me, it's, so we're saying this is all matter, this is a chance game, right? So it's either let's chance getting some pretty gnarly side effects, or, you know, bad things happen by doing this procedure, but it might be helpful, or we take our chances the other way by doing nothing. In which case, I don't want to die yet. I'll say that. So I thought this appointment with him went really well. He's took an entire, over an hour with me and my mom, talking to us and answering our questions and everything. And I was like, wow, here's a really, good psychiatrist for once. And he's really, treating me like a intelligent patient that comes into his office. And I left, even though he said no, I still left feeling a little bit hopeful. Until a week later, fast forward to this last Friday, I had an appointment with my psychiatrist, who was amazing. And she wanted to warn me before I read the notes in my after summary. This doctor that I thought was so great and that I thought respected me very strongly, after one time of meeting me and reading through my notes, suggested Munchausen syndrome. Now, those of you who know what that is, you might know what I'm feeling right now. Especially if you're chronic illness, chronic pain, invisible illness, zebra, that no one can figure out like me. And so Munchausen's is basically when a person fakes being sick or in pain, or fakes having different conditions and lies about test results and all these other things, and manipulates those around them to get what they want, to get attention, basically. So that is what he thought of me, apparently. And he decided, after one meeting, again, to write this down on my official medical record. You can guess how that might be a hindrance going forward. And it is an outdated, dangerous, ineffective, useless diagnosis that should not even be in the DSM, if we're being honest. I mean, it's kind of the equivalent of back in the Victorian ages of women being, put in psych wards because of hysteria, because, we women lie about our pain and can't handle it. So, and who do you think by far gets diagnosed with Munchausen's? Men or women? And so, anyway, that's all to say. I really gaslit myself and went back and, because I also just got kicked out of another doctor's practice. And I just started gaslighting the shit out of myself, and shit, maybe I do. Am I lying about some of this stuff? And am I faking some of this to get attention or something? Because I'm so used to it at this point, or I don't know. But it's really fucking discouraging, and it really, really got me down. And it's just an example of the bullshit of how regressed our field of and knowledge of and practice of psychiatry in this country and in this culture as well. because God forbid someone depends on their family who happens to be amazing and supportive. Automatically suspicious. But folks, we have made it to the lake, to the beach. Right behind me there is beautiful Lake Michigan. We made it! After so long, people are looking at me weird. I'm so happy, guys. So I made a couple. Risk getting my mom mad at me and go touch the water. So I love you all. Don't give up. Fight for fucking power. Advocate for yourself. Even though it's hard and you'll get shit for it. I promise you that. But it will make you stronger and happier. And I keep telling myself that right now. Okay, here goes the water.